Hello, welcome to new video Course Originals. Today I want to talk to you about some footwork patterns I use during my match. Today I want to focus on the backhand corner in the back side of the court. What footwork patterns do I use and why are these important? What is something I want to get out of these patterns? Let's get into it. So something I mentioned before and I keep mentioning it is, besides using the right footwork pattern, the perception is always important. The sooner you know where the ball will land, the better you can judge how to use or which footwork pattern you use to get yourself positioned as good as you can. Obviously squash is a very dynamic sport, so also myself will not be in the greatest position every time on every shot, which is fine. You can still maneuver with your racket or with other stuff, with your body weight for example. Okay, so the three patterns I use on the backhand back corner are these. So I use my outside foot on the half court line before going in. What I try to do is use the same patterns over and over. And on the backhand side, what I do is I first place my left foot, then I do a quick shuffle. So left, shuffle, and then I make a decision now whether the ball's 3/4 and I use the crossover to hit it, or I use one step, which is this one. Let it bounce, let it come back, swing and come back again. Or I cross over and I call it the parallel stance, which is not all the way parallel. My left foot is a little bit behind the right one and get my momentum like this. And one I also use is I use my left foot now to step in and then hit the shot. I alternate between these three patterns most of the time. The one where it's the parallel stance, so this one, I most of the time use when I really need to get low to keep my balance, which is important. The one that I use only one leg with, where I do the shuffle and then just one more step, is most of the time on an easy shot. The ball is coming back quite far from the back wall. One step is enough. I will hit the ball past my foot, so it bounces, comes back, and it will pass the right foot. I swing and I create momentum with my follow through, but also having the body weight behind the ball to get back to the tee. And then most of the time in a rally, I think I do this one, is where I do an extra step with my left foot before stepping in, hitting it, and then creating my momentum back to the tee. Few things are important here. Something I teach my students as well is that whenever I go into the corner, I also follow the shot with my racket, which creates a little bit of distance towards the ball. So what an error I see occur, for example, is that players go after the ball into the corner and getting in this area, which I think is a bad sign, because you're getting probably too close to the ball. So getting in this area of the court is not a great idea when you're entering the shot. I'm a fan of walking with the ball, so I take a bit more space, walking with this line sort of. So this line is all the way to the back corner, and then I make the decision. Most of the time I don't get further than I think this part inside the box with one foot. So either I'm like this or I'm like this, but with this step I can easily touch the sidewall. So you could say that between the boxes is your walk-in area, and then one step over that is the lunge area. So you're moving within these two boxes, have one step and then get out. So like I said, I follow the shot with my racket. So I create distance towards the ball, following the shot with my racket, getting it up, and then make the decision either parallel, either one step, either one more here, and then create momentum back. The momentum back to the tee is also very important for me. What I see a lot is that players hit the ball, either step through like this or swing and step like this and then have to go back to the tee. What I think that can help to create momentum back to the tee is not only the footwork pattern, but also the balance in your shot. So from here, when you hit the ball, what I see a lot is that people lean over too much or lean backward on the left foot now, where they end up like this, or when they lean over too much, they end up like this. So the balance in the shot is very important. My point of balance is not here, so it's not here into the ground. My point of balance stays between my feet, which makes me able to hit or swing as fast as I want to. The more I lean over, the less control I have. The more I lean back, also no control. So important here, swing as hard as you can, but keep your control. Be able to stay in the position you are. Thanks for watching, hopefully this was helpful. Please leave your comments and questions down below. I try to get back to every single one of you. If you haven't already, please subscribe so I can keep creating content for you guys, knowing that you appreciate what I do. And I'll see you on the next one.